Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can import the ADMX configurations or ADMS profiles into the Microsoft Intune, and then how we can create the configuration profiles or policies with that ADMX profile, right? So before that, there would be a question: what is ADMX, right? So what exactly ADMX is and how it is going to help us, right, to create a profiles and configuration policies and profile and everything. So ADMX is nothing but a XML based file which contains registry based settings, which provides us the group policy editor capabilities in order to create the customized policies for different applications, different configurations using configuration profiles, along with the different policies that we can create using Intune, right? So this was the a basic definition, I would say, from the ADMX side. So kind of what is ADMX, right? So I'll show you how you can import the ADMX into Intune and how you can create a policy as well, right? So now let's jump in. I'm on Intune portal here and click on devices, then go to Windows here, and once you are here you need to click configurations under manage devices, and then you see the import ADMX button here, or hyperlink we can say. So click on it, and here you see I have uploaded few ADMX profiles already into Intune, and by using those ADMX profiles I can create a different policies and configurations altogether. So now, about the importing ADMX and some limitations. So I'll tell you each of those things here quickly. And so there are some limitations on importing ADMX into the Intune. So those are something like we can upload up to 20 ADMX profiles in Intune, right? So maximum 20 is the limit, and if it goes beyond 20 it is not going to let us upload, or it is simply going to throw an error. Also, the ADMX file size must be less than or equal to 1 megabyte, which is 1 MB, right? So that's also another limit. And ADMX file only works with ADML as well, right? So it doesn't accept any other language or any other file, right? So that is also needed, and currently it is only accepting English on the US format files. So I'm going to show you that as well. So this is how it works currently, but there would be lot many improvements in future, so that is going to be something. As of now there is no ETA, or there is no update on it, but definitely there would be some improvements and availability, right? So yeah, these are the some limitations, and there are more limitations. I'm going to put an limitation hyperlink in the chat or in the video description as well, so that you can get it and you can go through it and you will understand what is needed, what is not needed, right? So now let's go ahead and import one. So I will go ahead and I will import one. So I have one ADMX file which is downloaded from Visual Studio website, and that is specifically for Visual Studio applications, right? And in case I wanted to deploy an application, along with that I wanted to configure it with the ADMX profiles, then I can simply do it using that one, right? So let's go ahead and import it. So here you see ADMX and ADML file for the default language, right? And the default language is set to English, so we cannot change it at all. Instead, we need to set appropriate ADMX and ADML files only. So let me go ahead and download that, right? And then I'm going to go ahead, just a minute, let me pick it up here. And then I should have that one here. So now I have ADMX file, which is ADMX and then I'm going to pick up the ADML, which is this one under the ENUS folder, right? So only that is the one which is accepted as of now with the ADML English language. And once we are ready with this one, we can go ahead and next and create it. So once we hit create button, it is going to verify that file and upload it into the ADMX. So now let's refresh it, and it is going to give us here. Yeah. So now it is upload in progress. So it is going to take some time to upload. And once that is uploaded successfully, we can go ahead and create a profile, right? So this is how perfect that is completed. You can see it here, that shows available for us to go ahead and create a profile. So now I'm going to show you how we can create a profile. Let's go back to the policies, and then new policies, then Windows 10 and later. This time I'm going to select the templates, because template gives us the ability to create a profile from the imported ADMX profiles or ADMX files, right? So let's go ahead, and here's the setting that we need to select, which is imported administrative templates, which is in preview mode currently, but still we can go ahead and create such policies. So I'm going to select VS Code customization. So I'm just giving it a name, which is going to be something like I wanted to customize an application or certain configurations. So I'm going to do that. And here you see there are certain different applications. Let me go ahead and search for Visual Studio. So I should be able to do that here. Yeah, so here you see Visual Studio and feedback settings, and all of these are the Visual Studio applications, different configurations that we can enable, disable, or configure. So here we have two pages that we can configure for Visual Studio specific applications. It was not showing under computer section earlier because it was not refreshed, but once I clicked on all settings, it started showing up. So now if I say, or if I remove from this here, you will see everything as in for Mozilla Firefox, and then commercial vantage, and then other applications that I have already uploaded their ADMX profiles, right? So I just wanted to focus on Visual Studio for now. That is why I can simply configure any of the chat configurations. Let's say I wanted to disable the chat, so I'll set up it, then disable Copilot in the Visual Studio application. I will do that. Then disable Copilot for individual. So I wanted to manage these settings using Intune when we are deploying the custom, or when we are deploying the Visual Studio application, right? So I have set up some settings. Also, I can do keep package payloads after installation. I can either enable it or disable it, or as per my requirement, I can simply set it to not configured. So for now, I'm going to simply disable it, and then enable administrator updates. I will simply enable or disable it, or I can simply select any of these ways, so that we can decide what configuration we need to deploy, or what changes or what settings we wanted to deploy, right? So now perfect. So this is ready for us, as we have selected few settings, and then we can move to the next scope tags. I'm not going to add anything here. The next is going to be assignments, where we can select either all devices, all users, or a specific group. So I'm going to select all devices this point, and then next is going to be our review and create. So this is going to give us the visibility of the complete configurations that we have made so far. And once we are ready, we can simply go ahead and create a policy. So now this policy is being created, and that should be created here. So I'll simply search for it. Perfect, this policy is created. And you might have noticed that this is Windows 10 and later and administrative templates, right? Because we have imported one of the ADMX and ADML file into the Intune, and then we have created a profile on top of that. So that is why this is going to be administrative templates always. And basis on that, we have created the configurations within this policy. So now you see there are different configuration settings that I have enabled and disabled as per my requirement. At the same way, we can customize it as per our requirement when we are deploying it across the border, across the broader way, across the organization, across the team, across the group. So that way we can create such policy and deploy it. So this is how policy is created, and uploading the ADMX as well, right? So yeah, that's all for this video. Hope you will like this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.